Hey, it's Golden Buddha here, and I am back here with another unboxing video. So this right here is good stuff, okay? I think I'm gonna have a bit of trouble opening this thing up though. Just a little bit of trouble. Let's see. This is the hard part, okay? The rest of this shit is easy, all right? Easy peasy. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I'm not going to tell you guys what this is because I know exactly what this is. And I'm telling you right now, this is good stuff. And let me just pull this out. Let's just, come on, hold on. Come on. Let's just pull this out. Nice and slow. Being a little bit, oh. Okay. This here is an RPG classic. Get out of the way, scissors. We don't need you anymore. You've done your duty. This right here is an RPG classic. This is Traveler. Now, as you can see, shit got the off-white cover. Shit's crazy. This is one of the older sci-fi RPGs. And I gotta say, I don't really like the cover all that much. It doesn't grab me, you know? It's just, hey, this is Traveler. And that's it. Like, if you were to show this and try to sell this game to your group, right? And you're like, hey, we're playing a new sci-fi game. Hey guys, we're about to go in space. And you were to show them this book, they would look at you and they'd say, what do you do in the book? Like, what is this game about? And then you'd have to reply, you know, you do space stuff. And then they'd say, well, there's no space on the bottom. Where's the ships? Where's the stars? None of that shit's here. None of it. And this is a reprint of the first edition. I don't know if I said that already. But I've never actually like looked into this game, which is crazy because it's been around for so long and there have been so many editions of this game. So let's get right into it. The classic science fiction role-playing game faithfully reproduced from the original 1981 edition. Errata and corrections have been inserted where possible and referenced where not. This is great. Okay, let's see. So this is a compilation of books 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's cool. Let's see. Oh, so they're giving us a little bit of backstory here. So they're telling us about the basic Traveler books. Okay. An award-winning game system. Traveler was inducted into the Adventure Gaming Hall of Fame in 1997 on the 20th anniversary of its publication. Sweet. So let's see, what all does this book have in it? All right, so it says book 1, 2, and 3 consist of characters and combat, starships, and worlds and adventures. Sweet. All right. I think this is going to be one of those games as well that doesn't have a lot of art. So if you're looking for cool artwork, I don't think this is going to be the one. I mean, look, you look at the cover page, no artwork. There's probably not going to be a lot of artwork in this. So it's going to be a lot of me just talking about rules. So if you don't like that, you should probably leave right now. Just save yourself the boredom. But if you do, you stick around. All right, it says getting started contains rules for generating individual characters as well as the overall personal combat rules and weapon types. It is the best place for players to begin. This has one of those game systems, like one of those character creation systems where you can actually die in it. And I think that's kind of stupid, but it's funny. I heard they changed it in later editions though. Let's see, rolling die conventions. So we have saving throws. And what do we roll in this game? Do we roll like D20, D6s, playing the game? Ooh, the solitaire game. One player undertakes some journey or adventure alone. He or she handles the effects of the rules. Oh, so this is actually This had solo RPG gaming. Like, that's crazy. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is such a dry ass book. I'm just gonna flip through and just see if there's any. Oh man, this is truly a rule book. This is not. Oh, there's some art. This is truly a fucking rule book. They don't have any pictures of like space aces or no fake Jedi, none of that. It's just here is how to play the game. Read, motherfucker, read. Series of six two dice rolls. Which determine the basic characteristics affecting abilities and reactions. So we got strength, dexterity, endurance, intelligence, education, and social standing. Oh, they even get into terms of service and like. Oh, what? So like you have to actually make rolls for like how you lived before you start the game. That's pretty crazy. Aging. Okay, prior service table. Ooh, I do like this layout here. I do really like this layout. Okay, we got weapon tables here and guns. Oh, then we got the skills here. Okay. Oh, and this is one of those classic space games that uses credits. So like, oh, this costs. I've never really got like. Are credits supposed to be like Bitcoin or something? Because I know in Star Wars, credits is basically they're just money. Like you pass them back and forth. But I feel like credits should be like digital money. Let's see. Got all these skills. Referee skill, pilot skill, boat skill, retirement play. Any character who leaves the service at the end of the 5th or later term of service is considered to have retired and receives retirement pay. Damn, the game gets into that? Is this like after... Oh, so no, I think this is like when you're doing character creation and if you've served in a term. Like if you've been a part of a military or, you know, place that gives you retirement. Okay, that makes sense. So you get like a pension? That's actually pretty cool. Okay. Passages. Travelers Aid Society. A private organization which maintains hostels and facilities at all Class A and B starports in human space. Oh, here we got, let's see. Weapons. Da-da-da. Ah, this book is so boring. I'm not gonna lie, man. Oh, we have an example of character generation. Ooh, Alexander. Hey, that's my name. Alexander Lascelles Jameson. Having just finished school, he sets out with his fortune in the universe, taking stock of himself and his personal qualities. Generate all 6 personal characteristics he rolls consecutively. 6, 8, 8, 12, 8, 9. Okay, so you use 2d6 in this, it looks like. He soon decides that his up of 688 C89 adapts him best for the merchant service. He visits his local starport, checks out the situation, required roll of +7 to enlist, with a DM of +2 allowed for his intelligence. I don't know what any of this shit's meaning. Am I gonna have to go back? No, fuck it. We're just going forward. This is crazy, man. He took a course in electronics? Hold on. His work as the 4th officer was at times strenuous, so he got more strength. I mean, I kind of like this because you don't get the whole thing where it's like, oh, what's your backstory? Because sometimes that's a big issue for players to really come up with a backstory on the fly, especially for a universe they don't know or a setting they don't understand. But for this, it's just like, hey man, like pick something and roll it, and then we'll see how that affects you, and we can kind of, you know, you can fill it in with the help of the DM a little bit later. Personal history in data form. Okay, so this is the character sheet? Huh. Character generation checklist. Nice. It has a checklist, so basically this is everything you have to do. I like this that they put it in one simple page. Then we got combat. Basic DC to hit would be 8. Okay, that's cool. We got terrain modifiers. We got surprise modifiers as well. Let's see. Medium, short range encounters, all that stuff. Okay. Movement. Oh, range bands. Okay, I like that. Range bands are nice. Combat resolution. Oh, so yeah, range bands, if you don't know, that's like instead of doing the actual measurements, you say, oh, are they close, medium, or long? And you just do that. Because people are usually bad with measurements. They'd be like, how close am I? You're 10 feet. Oh, okay. So you'd say I'm like 2 meters? It's like, sure. And then you don't really know as the DM. You're just like, I guess it's around that. And then you're over here measuring shit in real life. And you're just like, how much is 10 feet really? And you're looking at the ruler, and it's like, and, you know, looking at your feet. It's stupid. Effects of characteristics. Okay, this tells you what your shit does. Okay, cool. Combat equipment. Let's see if we got any cool weapons in this bad boy. Alright, so we got a broadsword. Oh, and it also gives the tech level too. So you have different tech levels for different civilizations. So for example, dagger, that's tech level 1, right? Which means even the most basic ass civilization is gonna have that. Like it's just a pointy thing you stab people with. And or like, you know, blades, tech level 3, which I think is like medieval tech. I want to say. Let's see. Oh, then we get to the rifles and carbines. Yeah, those are tech level 5, and that's like our level of tech, like us, like 20th century human. Okay, where's the laser guns? Okay, there we go. Laser rifle. The standard high energy weapon, firing high energy bolts in the same manner as the laser carbine. Heavier, the laser rifle is also capable of longer sustained action and is somewhat sturdy. This is it's just telling you what it is. It's not telling you like, hey, this is used by the whatever corps and they're super cool. It doesn't give you a picture of the guns, none of that shit. It just gives you the description. This book is so dry. There's nothing here for me. It's just basic information. It is just literally, oh, flintlock musket. I always appreciate a game that puts in the flintlock musket as its own thing instead of just lumping it in with other guns. I like that because flintlock muskets are cool, as well as flintlock pistols. Oh, we got shotguns too. Oh, let me see the shotgun rules, because shotguns are the most slept on guns in role-playing games, basically. Let's see. Group hits by shotgun. Each shot by a shotgun may attack up to 3 individual adjacent to the original target. I like that. In addition, when firing against flying targets within range, a DM of +2 is allowed. So yeah, oh, that's nice. I like that. I love it. All right, we got a nice little list of the weapons, their cost, the base price, because the cost might fluctuate depending on what planet you're on or where you're at. Modifiers for them. Got the armor. That's really nice. Range matrix. Oh boy. Weapons matrix. Okay, so it just kind of tells you like, oh, this is what you're going to have. So teeth versus reflect armor is going to have a -2. Or a foil trying to hit a guy in mesh, it's going to be -4. It's nice that they just have it there, so you don't have to do the math. Then we got the combat procedure. Determine if either party has the element of surprise. Determine if the initial range which separates the party. Determine if escape or avoidance for either party is possible or warranted. This probably has like very deadly combat. All right, so now we get to book 2. We're getting into the starships. Let's see what we got here. Table of contents. Traveling. Oh, he said the thing. He said the thing. That's what we're going to be doing in the game. We're going to be traveling in space. We got starship economics. Okay, so this is definitely one of these games where you can do like trading. You don't have to play a game where it's like, oh, we're going to shoot things like in Star Wars and run around. No, you can just be playing a space trader and just that's your whole game. Or so I've heard. Again, I'm not speaking from experience. I've never played this game before. So take everything I'm saying with like 2 grains of salt. Like just 2. Just put it in there and just sprinkle it in. Traveling. Interplanetary travel. Takes a long time. Travel formula and diagram on page 10. Oh damn, we got a whole diagram. Oh lordy. Oh, but we have hyper jumps. So it's like miss jump. Starship economics. Oh damn, so they really get into it. They're like basic expenses. Fuel costs 500 credits per ton. So this isn't like one where they just hand wave it. Like no, there's no hand waving in this. It's oh yeah, see that? How much tons of fuel do you have? Life support. Needs its own room too. Cost $2,000 per trip. 2 weeks made. Also, the more people are in it, the more cost it like pulls up. So there's a normal limit of 1 person per stateroom. Traveling couples or groups usually taking adjoining staterooms. You know, I think this would be something the DM would keep track of, because you could make a player keep track of it. It would just be annoying though. Like you're basically like paying taxes at that point. It's just like, oh hey, did you mark off the 80,000 you spent on fuel last session? And it's like, yeah, I did that. Of course I did. And then meanwhile the player's just like, I didn't do that at all. I did none of that. Routine maintenance. Annually, a starship should be given a complete. Oh damn, you gotta play for maintenance in that bitch. 0.1% of the cash price of the ship, and you have to be at a starport. Duh. And of course, you have to pay salaries. Non-player characters must be paid using the standard crew salary. So this isn't like in D&D where hirelings get half. No, you got to pay them what they're worth. That's wild. Characters who take working passage are not paid, receiving passage, room and board in lieu of salary. And berthing costs. So these are landing fees, handling costs, facility use charges, and just random stuff. So, wow, that's pretty crazy. Let's see, trade custom. So yeah, this talks about trading, getting charters, a typical interplan. Oh damn, we got formulas? We really got formulas in this bitch? Oh no, I don't know if I want to play this now. Oh, whoa, they really get into it. The 3 travel formula assume constant acceleration to midpoint. They really talk about space travel in this bitch. This is not. Wow. All right then. I mean, I respect it. I respect that level of detail, right? Because in my opinion, it's better to have that detail and throw it out than to not have that detail and need it, right? Because so many games will just be like, oh, well, don't worry about that. It's like, no. But what if I want to worry about it? Let's say I was worrying about all this shit. Because if I run this, I'm not worrying about this shit. Probably not. Let's say I want to worry about actual actually simulating interplanetary journeys. I have the formulas to do it right here. I can do it. If I want to hand wave it, I just throw it out. And I do like that they have crew salaries, all this stuff. It's good to have this information, just in case you want to be super authentic with it. I like it. Ooh, design and construction. So, ooh. So you can, there's stuff that you can purchase that's just off rip, but I think this might be one of the games where you do want to build your own ship. Oh man, I am not reading all this. I am 100% not reading all this. But it's cool that this game has it though. Super cool. Patrol cruisers, mercenary cruisers, and then we have the nice little chart summarizing all of the info you need, and nice and referenceable. Although what I would do, I would probably just get the DM screen, or like I would get a PDF of this and like take these parts out and put it in my own PDF, so that way I wouldn't have to flip to these pages. Oh, even these character sheets look boring as fuck. Look at this. It's just, hey, what's the data preparation? It looks like forms that you're filling out. It looks like you're going to the fucking DMV and you're just like, oh, hey, what's your, when did you prepare this? Oh, okay. June the 3rd. Okay. What's your ship name? The SS Minnow Johnson. Oh, okay. Registration number. And I think that's a double-edged sword, right? Like, it lends to the fact that this is a believable world, right? Like no, if space travel were real, right? If space travel were, if we could travel interplanetary and own our own ships, yeah, you'd have to fill out paperwork like this. It would probably be way more detailed than this, right? It'd be like, oh, do you have a computer on board? Oh, how many people are on your ship? Is it streamlined? Does it have a jump drive? All of this shit, you would have to get it registered at the space DMV. So this does lend to the fact that, oh, this is a believable world. And I like that. But this shit does look boring. Like if you pass this out to a player, they're gonna be like, bruh, you really got me filling out paperwork in this bitch? I thought we were supposed to be like shooting pirates in space or something. Like, yeah, I mean, I'd be heated, but that's just me. Let's see, space combat. Each game turn represents 1,000 seconds. Ooh, they probably get real pedantic with this. Because the thing about space combat, right? It's true three-dimensional combat. And that is hard to handle. Oh man, they even get into the vectors. Oh Lord. Hit locations. This is very again, very detailed. Detection. Abandoned ship. Standard starships. Planetary templates. Okay. So this is if you want to make worlds. That's pretty cool. We got computers. Oh man. Oh, then you have the computers that do different things. Maybe you want a more defensive computer that handles like the defense. So you're like, computer, evasive maneuvers, and you can do that whole thing that they do in Star Trek and Star Wars and Babylon 5 and all those other. In fact, that's the reason why I got this game, because I'm a big Babylon 5 fan. I don't really want to get the Babylon 5 RPG for Mongoose, because that's like D20, and I don't want to do that with I don't feel like D20 fits Babylon 5, so I was thinking of actually using this to play Babylon 5. Now I'm not so sure, but I still might try. Let's see, drugs. Oh shit, we got let's see what kind of drugs. We got super drugs. All right, we got medical slow drugs. We got antidotes. We have fast antidotes. We have truth serums. Okay. Combat stems. Always gotta love that. Oh, we got psionics in this game. Oh, okay. Because you got a psionic drug. All right. I wonder if psionics are in this book. Oh, and then we have trade and speculation. Oh my lord, this is I'm going right past this. All right, so we got worlds and adventures. All right, for a table of contents, we got star mapping. So this is mostly seems to be like DM stuff in this part, it looks like. So we got star mapping, world creation, technological level, referees notes, trade classifications. You know, again, this is a lot. Start mapping. So I think this is one of those games where you have to actually use a hex map to map out the sectors. Talks about the different types of worlds, referee notes, law level, tech level. Oh, we got random rolls. Okay. I do like random tables though, and any book that has random tables in it, it gets my automatic approval. Yep, hex map, subsector map grid. Okay. But I'll tell you one thing, this random table, there's no way that this in here beats what is in Stars Without Numbers, which game by Kevin Crawford, which I actually might use that instead of this, because this book, this is a dense book. They pack so much in here. There's almost no wasted space in this book. Everything is what you need to know to run a space game. Like, it's just a space game. Boom, there you go. Technological levels. Boom. Oh boy. Wow, the tech levels go all the way up to 21. I did not know that. I thought they stopped at like 15 or some shit. Oh well. Vision aids. Okay, we got more stuff. Oh, okay, we have some vehicles. We got ATVs, we got speeders, we got air rafts. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got helicopters. Nice. Okay. We got random person encounters. That's awesome. Patron encounters. Kind of weapons they have. Animal encounters. Does this have an animal creation table? Let's see. Oh, looks like it does. That's what I like to see. Animal creation. Any kind of random tables. Again, it's good shit. I love it. Animal characteristics. Although it's not exact, like, it's more like archetypes. So it's like, oh, you got herbivores, and there's filter, intermittent, and grazers. Then you got carnivores, you got the pouncers, the chasers, the trappers, the sirens, the killers. You got, yeah, okay. That's a cool way to do it, though, instead of having, like, specific things. And then it explains to you what they're all about. So it's like, oh, grazers, this is what the grazers do. They graze. Herbivores, they eat plants. And see, another game, right? And like any other game would probably be like, oh, well, just assume like, oh, you know what the fucking herbivore is. Okay, well, just assume I'm an idiot, right? Let's assume that I don't have time to Google whatever this book is telling me about, right? And there's a level of detail that I love about these old books from this era. They jam everything in these books, right? Because there was no internet. Right? This was what you needed to play the game. Everything you had to do, either you ran it off of your own knowledge, right? Or you use this book with your own knowledge. You couldn't just, oh, well, what does that do? How does that look? You couldn't just Google shit. And I feel like a lot of books nowadays, they get real lazy because they rely on the internet and the public zeitgeist for you to understand what's going on. So they're like, oh, this character, oh, this is a power suit. Everybody knows what a power suit looks like. No, the fuck we don't, okay? Not everybody knows what certain animals look like. Like, not everyone knows what a T-Rex looks like. Not everybody knows what a meerkat looks like. It's stupid to assume that. So I like the fact that they have explanations for what these things do and all that. And then we have psionics. Oh boy. Now psionics are usually a can of worms in almost any game they're in. Let's see how Traveler handles psionics. Okay. So, the Psionics Institute. Okay, so Any world with a population of 9 or greater may have a branch established on it. Okay. So we have scions getting exploited already. Okay, I like that. If the local branch is located, the character may inform his comrades of his success. There is some chance that the branch is some distance away and will require a long trip to reach it. The Institute's comprehensive examination provides a measure of personal psionic strength. The process takes 2 weeks' time and costs 5,000 credits. Some charity is available for truly indigent applicants. Referee's discretion. Okay, so he could just be like, you know what? They fuck with you. You're cool with them. They'll give it to you for free. All right, so we have ranges from 0 to 11. Ratings of 12 cannot be attained naturally once a character has passed beyond age 18. Oh, but you can boost them through psi drugs. I'm sure this is the type of universe that has psi drugs in it. Or sorry, that has like psionic soldiers in it. Because that's one of the, if we found out psionics was real tomorrow, that's like the first thing we would do with them, is be like, oh hey, can you read the enemy's mind? Okay, cool, you're automatically a spy for our government now. Great. Training. So what kind of powers do you get as a psionic? So we get telepathy. You can detect life. Oh, telepathy. So you can do the whole Counselor Troy thing from Star Trek, where she's like, "Oh, I feel he's angry, Captain." You can do that shit. Read surface thoughts. Okay, that's cool too. Send thoughts. Honestly, you know, hey, if they have psionics right here, I might be able to use this for Babylon 5. Send thoughts. Okay, send thoughts and read thoughts are two different things. Okay. Probe. All right. Assault. Ooh. Against the unshielded mind, the result is automatic unconsciousness and possible death. Against a shielded mind, an instant duel ensues. An unshielded mind, when assaulted telepathically, is rendered unconscious immediately, and the character receives wounds equal to 2d plus 6. So 2d6 plus 6. Okay. But you need to be level 10 ability. Okay, but it happens less than 2 seconds, so that's basically instantaneous. Let's see. Oh, clairvoyance. Let's see. A character will become aware of the most rudimentary characteristics of a location when applying this ability. For example, the referee will give a basic description without detail. We got clairaudience, got combined clairvoyance and clairaudience, so you have to combine them too. Damn. Experience, telekinesis, of course, that's telekinesis. They didn't even bother to break that up. They're just like, hey, it's telekinesis. Awareness. Oh, you can have suspended animation. That's cool. Psionically enhanced strength. That's cool too. Psionically enhanced endurance, regeneration, and teleportation. All right, that is sweet. Oh, and then they have a little special thing here where it's like, oh, there might be some people with talents outside of the natural things. All right. Oh, and also we got the drugs too. Booster. Let's see. Oh, so basically, if you use these psionic boosters, they have a chance of permanently lowering your psionic skill because you're getting like burned out. That's interesting. And of course, they had to put in some kind of limiter because then it's like, oh, I'm psionic. I just want to get all the drugs. Oh, and then public prejudice. So people hate psionics and psychics because, you know, fear, and that would be weird. Somebody saying, hey, I know what you're thinking, and that would just be weird. And I think that is the whole book. Traveler is a necessary travel God damn it. Traveler is necessarily a framework describing the barest of essentials for an infinite universe. Obviously, rules which it could cover every aspect of every possible action would be far larger than these 3 booklets. Welcome to the Here's the thing. I didn't really get a good... Oh, and here's the errata, which is nice. I didn't really get a good feel of the universe of Traveler. I know there's a setting for Traveler, but this book does not do a good job of letting me know how cool that universe is or what it is at all. But I would have to say, thank you for this awesome book, Mark Miller, for making it, and all the people who worked on it. Games Designer Workshop, that's GDW, boy. I mean, if you want to pick it up, go for it. Although you might want to check out the newer editions. Maybe they have more artwork and stuff and more lore, because this is a very basic game. But let me know what you think in the comments below, and as always, this is Golden Buddha telling you to stay enlightened and stay safe.